Before we get there, how about this for your morning conversation? We need to talk about this because honestly, it makes me wonder where the parents are or what the parents are doing right now that there's this whole situation for COVID-19. Let me explain. And I don't know if Mwalimu you saw that, eh? Kuna tu vijana tulishikwa ndani ya ambulance. Yeah.
Ndio naona hapa imeandikwa kwa gazeti front page.
I'm telling you. There were children who were caught in an ambulance partying and enjoying themselves, and I'm wondering wazazi wako wapi?
Kuna weekend house parties, hangouts, Gong Hills.
It's the things that are going around in the country that makes me end up wondering, are we taking this COVID-19 thing seriously? Situation.
Wanaenda hapa, simeandikwa hapa Nation, Daily Nation front page.
Yes.
Wanaenda kwa Tiva, Mtigoni, Kona Baridi, City Park, Aboreta.
And there's a new trend.
Behaving badly.
And there's a new trend also. Young people are hiring out Airbnbs.
Yoni?
Airbnb, it's like renting out an apartment.
Yeah.
Yep. And then when they get into those apartments, they throw these little two parties of theirs in those apartments. And the problem with these young people, hata wakifanya hivyo, awananga siri.
Yeah.
Watafanya hivyo na waweke Instagram, and you're just seeing them partying, and I'm wondering, where are the parents? You're being asked to do one simple thing: stay home.
They stay home and do a party. Party after party.
Party after party after party.
Nauliza Kongo kama ataweza.
Kwani ni lazima hizi party watu wanafanyanga, hii kukunywa watu wanafanyanga? Is it a must that you do them in light of COVID-19? I'm really wondering, where are the parents in this situation? A whole ambulance is being used to ferry young children partying because they're out during curfew hours. Wazazi wako wapi? And I want you to call me up 0711046105. Eh? Are you ensuring that the people in your homestead are staying home? Those kids of yours, are you making sure that they're staying home? Because it is important for you to understand that you're not being told to stay home because ni kupenda kwa serikali. Is to protect you. Continue with our morning conversation. I want to read this tweet here from Magdalene Maweu on Twitter saying, "You're wondering wazazi wako wapi?" And it said that the mother of the son called the ambulance to go save his son because he was drunk. And he called that bad parenting. Let me ask you, when you're reading headlines in the news that ambulances are being sent to pick up kids who are drunk, what happened? Where are these parents who are doing such things? Can you imagine, like, in my day, you would never call your mother or your father if you're drunk. Mwalimu mshaipigia mzee, tukapigia baba yako, unaambia baba yako atikuja unichukue nimelewa.
Ndio utachezewa kale kawimbo ule jamaa na coffin.
By the way, utachezewa ile ngome ya coffin. Yeah. It's very true. You could not even want to see you don't want your parent to see you drunk or to see you in any sort of bad light. So I'm asking, where are the parents? 0711046105. That's my number. I want to find, where are the parents in these situations?
And do the youth realize how serious this thing is? Because wazee wanajua hii inaweza pita na wewe anytime. Hao wako serious. Who's talking to the youths?
Hao mavijana.
Vijana. Hao konko. Who's talking to them? Because
wanasema watawezana.
Haya,
haidhuru. 0711046105. Ever talk to me?
Hello, morning Mike.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Wacha nikuambie Mike. Tulianza kupoteza penye tulianza kuacha kiboko. Hapo ndo penye mambo ilianza kuharibika. Uliza mwalimu, kuna wakati mamako alikuwa na kuangalia hivi. Hiyo macho inakuambia ni jikoni.
It's very true.
Akipenduka hivi ya kuangalia na kuambia bedroom. Macho peke yake.
Yes.
Sasa hivi unaambia mtoto ndakuchapa anakuangalia.
So turudishe kiboko, tutandike watoto kama hawa.
Hata Bible inasema. Mzazi mwenye anapenda mtoto wake anampanish. Sisi tuliacha. Ama hiyo ambulance ni mzazi alipeana ambulance iende ichukue mtoto kutoka kwa bar.
Yes.
You can imagine ati mimi niende mtoto wangu kwa bar. Yeah?
I know.
That ni kama ni babangu angenyamaza aniambie stop it. Naisha hivyo.
It's very true.
Have a good day.
You too.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Yeah, so hawa watu wanafanya party.
Yeah.
Okay, ni mtu ako na pesa. Watu maskini kama sisi huwezi fanya hiyo party. And then wazazi wao wamewaspoil. Unaona?
The children like these, what are we doing wrong as parents? Because honestly, by the time you're sending ambulances to pick up your child.
So wazazi ndio wako wabaya. Wamewapatia lifestyle mzuri ambayo like wanateka advantage. Wangejua kuna mtu mwingine saizi ana hata rent, watu kama sisi saizi.
Yes.
Unafikiria utafukuzwa kesho kutwa uende mali utaenda. Huwezi pata time ya kufanya hizo vitu.
Kweli
Kwani
kabisa.
wazazi ndio wabaya.
So the parents are to blame for this situation.
Hao ndo wanaspoil watoto.
Aye. Asante sana for that, my dear, eh? And I want you to keep calling, eh? My number is 0711046105. Let's have a conversation this morning. What are we doing wrong? There's a tweet here from Harrison saying, recently I broke up a rugby tournament organized by high school kids in my neighborhood. The parents protested, but I stood my ground. Parents are the weakest link in the fight against COVID-19. There's a reason why schools were closed. Harrison, thank you for doing what you did. But do you agree with what Harrison is saying? That several parents now are the weakest link when it comes to fighting COVID-19 because you're letting your child meander, wherever, whichever way they want. Talking about your morning conversation, eh? And by the way, I sit down sometimes and I wonder where we go wrong when it comes to such things, when it comes to parenting, for instance. When you hear a story that's on the newspaper today, talking about children who are caught in an ambulance. Walikuwa ndani ya ambulance wametoka kulewa. Na ati mzazi ndio alituma ambulance walete. It makes me wonder, where are the parents? What kind of parenting are we doing? You've been told by the government, stay home. Why are you letting your child go home? Go out of the house rather instead of staying home? Where are the parents when such issues happen? 0711046105 is my number. Ebu, talk to me.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm very well. Talk to me, my dear.
Karibu mwalimu.
Mwalimu.
Sana, asante.
Those that you asking where the parents are.
Yes.
The parents are the ones who are at fault. Like in this particular case.
Yes.
That lady, the parent who sent the ambulance, she's lost her job.
Yeah.
So because of her stupidity, she has lost a job. So now that's another problem. She has a spoiled brat who she cannot now provide for.
True.
So, what? Oh, I wish those were my children. Yeah, they would be in hospital.
You know, I'm wondering, at what point does a parent even forget even the ambulance? Would you have ever told your father or your mother, ati akutumie gari ikuje kuchukua umelewa?
So that I die, I'll be dead. I'll be taken. I'll be going to a mortuary.
Very true.
You know, I don't know the kids, the parents of nowadays. How do you encourage that kind of behavior, especially at a time like this? I mean, it's not a joke. The illness it's not a joke.
Yes.
It is so, sometimes I'm so angry. And then if they don't realize that the more they do these things, the more we are unable to go back to our lives as the way that we knew the life,
It's very true.
Oh, man.
But
anyway, I that parent and all that, the ones that are like that, I don't know, they really should style up.
Thank you for calling, my dear.
Oh, you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Mr. Mwalimu. Mimi, if I called my mother to come and pick me up when I'm drunk, I would not be alive today. I would not be sitting here talking.
Utakuchuna hizo masikio utatoa.
Utajua kwamba kuna mzazi na kuna mtoto. Well, you can keep calling on 0711046105. Where are the parents when these things are going down? What is happening? Are we losing the plot in this fight against COVID-19? There's a gentleman who said that parents are now becoming the weakest link because you're letting your children go all willy-nilly all over when you've been given one job. Tell them to stay home. Keep tweets, because I'm asking what happened with parents. Tulikosea wapi, tukakosea nani? When you get to the point where you're sending ambulances to go pick up your kids, in fact your drunk children, from wherever they are, honestly, nchi ya kitu kidogo. That's Matthew Muragio saying, tell me, how can you control a 23-year-old? Parenting fails the moment you fail to control them when they are toddlers. That's where the problem comes in. Where's chapa mtu mzima? Ai, come live in my mother's house, you'll know. Hata leo anaweza nitandika kitaka. James, you're saying, hey, by the way, you're listening all the way in Kitale. There's also another tweet here saying, if he was my son, instead of sending a rescue, I would have sent an Uber with the police on duty during curfew to go pick him and arrest him. We should not, as parents, allow children to break the law. Bad morals is bad parenting. Thank you so much for that, Magdalene. 0711-046105 is my number. But talk to me this morning. What happened? Where did we go wrong?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Mike?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very fine. Habari Kingangi?
Mzuri sana.
Mimi, I'm so pissed off with these kids, with these parents. Like, our lives have stalled, so that because we are trying to follow the government's directives over all these things. I wish those kids were mine. Ningewachukulia hiyo ambulance, iwapeleke hizo quarantine centers, by the way.
Actually, that is so true.
Yes.
That is very true. Wangepelekwa quarantine center sahi immediately.
There's something called tough love. You love your child, but you want them to live the right life.
Yes.
These parents think that they are going to be there forever. Unaacha mtoto haujamfundisha kujitegemea. All the time umezoea kuwaokoa kila saa. Mimi wangu wangekuwa sahi quarantine, by the way. Na singe hata kuwashughulikia. Wakae huko hizo 14 days ama 21 days wakuje kama wamechange.
Unampeleka Mbagathi?
Unampeleka Mbagathi na hiyo ambulance. Ni ajipangie huko. These are the same leaders will come to elect in 20-30 years time. They'll take Kenya down the drain. I am so pissed off, by the way.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, my dear.
Thanks a lot. I love Classic 105.
Asante. We love you too.
Yes.
Kingangi, unapeleka mtoto quarantine. In fact, that should be the punishment of choice. The minute your kijana, your daughter starts bringing kichwa ngumu, unampeleka tu Mbagathi. Mimi nenda ukae huko sasa. Ngangana na hali yako.
For 1 week.
No, it's 14 days.
Hiyo kitu wamesema tough love. That one, tough love.
It's very important.
That's what's missing. Baba.
So we're taking your final thoughts. Why don't you go ahead and have the final say on this one? We're talking about this story that's on the paper this morning, where a parent sent an ambulance to pick up their drunk child. It would never have happened in the Mondo family.